There was no much fuss made about becoming a billionaire until about a decade ago. Undoubtedly, before such an amount of wealth would be gathered, it took almost centuries and generations. Nevertheless, since the digital revolution of the world, many people worldwide have managed to accumulate billions of dollars and have done so under 30 years. From the family business, technology startups, and family inheritances, there are now more young billionaires today than before, with the youngest in the world being just 23 years old. Before we get started with this video, be sure to subscribe and click on the bell button to stay in touch with all the incredible and highly impacting videos we share on this channel. In this video, we present you with the youngest billionaires the world has got to offer. Let's dive in. Julio Mario Santo Domingo III. The first youngest billionaire worldwide on our list for today is Julio Mario Santo Domingo III. Mario is one of 4 heirs to his grandfather's Colombian beer empire and is a stakeholder in Anheuser-Busch, InBev, and SABMiller. The 35-year-old billionaire is currently a DJ in New York City and is worth $1.4 billion. Jeffrey Kwok. And on our number 19 for today is Jeffrey Kwok. Jeffrey is the oldest son of Walter Kwok, the former chairman of Sun Hung Kai Properties and Hong Kong developer. The 35-year-old billionaire inherited a significant share in his father's company, which has considerably increased his net worth to $2.5 billion. Jeffrey, in 2018, joined the board of his father's company at SHKP. Nevertheless, he currently manages their service departments and hotels in Hong Kong and China. Ayawat Srivadhanaprabha. Ayawat is the CEO of King Power, an airport duty-free empire throughout Thailand. Ayawat Srivadhanaprabha is the 18th youngest billionaire globally. Age at 33, he inherited the company from his father. And now at 35 years old, Ayawat has a net worth of $3.9 billion, despite his father's entire estate being divided between his 3 siblings and his mother. Srivadhanaprabha is the chairman of OH Leuven in Belgium and Leicester City Football Club in the United Kingdom. Christopher Kwok. At age 35, Christopher runs the Empire Group Holdings, a property development company in Hong Kong. He also inherited a significant stake in Sun Hung Kai Properties from his father, Walter Kwok, and is now worth $1.69 billion. He has served since 2016 as executive director of Sun Hung Kai Properties, where he oversees the project management, sales, and leasing of all significant properties. Jihan Wu. Coming in at number 16 on our list is cryptocurrency entrepreneur Jihan Wu. Wu is the co-founder and co-CEO of Bitmain Technologies. This Chinese company specializes in designing an application with specific integrated circuit chips for mining Bitcoin. Bitmain Technologies has, since their invention, gone on to be the world's biggest computer integrated circuit chip company for mining Bitcoin. Jihan is 34 years old and lives in Beijing, China, and he is currently worth about $2.39 billion. Andre Kasperzak. Andre Kasperzak owns many shares in Echo, a Danish shoe manufacturer, at age 33 years. Andre further founded Echo and grew it to have more than 2,000 stores worldwide, plus a significant e-commerce outlet that aids them to sell their shoes in over 90 countries. Andre joined Echo's supervisory board in 2017 and presently has a $1 billion net worth. Lucas Walton. You remember the founder of Walmart, Sam Walton? Lucas is his grandson. When John Walton, Lucas' father, died in a plane crash in 2005, 1/3 of his estates went to Lucas. He also owns shares in Walmart, First Solar, and Arvest Bank. Nonetheless, he silently invests in all these companies instead of working for them. Lucas has been very generous with his fortune, donating at least $149 million to his family's namesake foundation. He is 34 years of age, with a current net worth of about $15.6 billion. Eva Maria Braun-Ludig. At just 33 years old, Eva Maria Braun-Ludig has up to 12% shares in B. Braun Melsingen, a billion-dollar German pharmaceutical and medical device company, with offices and facilities in over 60 countries. Presently, the company has more than 60,000 workers and manufactures products ranging from infusion and injection solutions to surgical instruments. Eva Maria Braun-Ludig is currently 33 years old and worth $1.2 billion. Said Gurtseviv. 32-year-old Said Gurtseviv is a Russian entrepreneur and CEO of Fort Invest JSC, an oil holding company. He is also the part owner of industrial and financial group Safmar. Michael Gutzerview, Saeed's father, gave him stakes in coal, oil, financial and retail companies that increased his net worth about $1.3 billion. Saeed, then in 2019, became one of the first people to invest in Currency.com, a cryptocurrency exchange in Belarus. He is presently the 12th youngest billionaire in the world. Bobby Murphy. Bobby Murphy is a 32-year-old American internet entrepreneur and one of the co-founders of a massively successful social media company, Snapchat Incorporated. Bobby, Snap's chief technology officer, built the popular social media app with Evan Spiegel, his Stanford University fraternity friend. Since the app's success, Murphy has invested roughly $30 million into real estate and still owns about 18% of Snapchat Incorporated. He is currently worth $4.7 billion and lives in Venice, California. Patrick Collison. Now, coming in at number 10 on the youngest billionaires in the world is 32-year-old Patrick Collison. Collison is the co-founder of an American payment technology company, Stripe, based in San Francisco, California. Patrick and his brother, who are originally from Ireland, came up with Stripe's idea while they were both in college in Boston at MIT. He currently has a net worth of $3.2 billion. Jonathan Kwok. A few years younger than his brother, Jeffrey Kwok, who is the 17th youngest billionaire globally, Jonathan Kwok runs the Empire Group Holdings with his brother. Jonathan also inherited part of his father's shares in Sun Hoon Kai Properties and is now worth $2.3 billion at just 31 years old. This Kwok sibling studied business administration at Cornell University and is a citizen of Hong Kong. Anna Kasperzak. Now on number 8 is Anna Kasperzak, the younger sister of Andre Kasperzak, and a big shareowner of a Danish shoe manufacturer, Ecco. In addition to her stake in the company, Anna is also an Olympic dressage rider. She competed in the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympic Games, where she took the 14th position. She currently runs a private dressage barn in Haderslev, Denmark, where she lives. Anna is only 30 years old and worth $1 billion, making her the 8th youngest billionaire in the world. Ludwig Theodor Braun. Ludwig Theodor Braun, 30, owns about 10% of shares in the B. Braun Melsingen, a medical device company. A company founded in 1938 as a then small pharmacy that sold only herbal remedies. In 1977, Ludwig George Braun, Theodor's father, took over the company's running and grew it to $8 billion in annual sales. Presently, the company has more than 60,000 employees worldwide and specializes in producing infusion and injection solutions for surgical instruments. Ludwig is currently 30 years old, worth $1.1 billion, and lives in Melsingen, Germany. John Collison. About 2 years younger than his brother Patrick, our number 10 on the list of the youngest billionaire in the world, John is the president and co-founder of Stripe. After coming up with Stripe's idea while attending college at MIT in Boston, the company has since gone over $20.25 billion in value. John Collison, 30, was born and raised in Ireland's countryside, close to Limerick, along with his brother Patrick. Today, John is worth $3.2 billion at 30 years old. Evan Spiegel. Evan Spiegel is the 5th youngest billionaire in the world. Evan is the CEO and founder of Snapchat Incorporated, a social media company that has approximately 203 million users. The app is used every day to send disappearing videos and photos. At just 30 years old, Evan is worth $4.5 billion and a graduate of Stanford University. Evan has been very generous with his money since he has already donated over $65 million of Snap stock, while also pledging to give a further 13 million shares to the Snap Foundation. Gustav Magnerwitzow. And for our number 4 is Gustav Magnerwitzow. At just 27 years old, he's worth $3.2 billion, and this is thanks to the 50% shares he owns in Salmar ASA. Stakes that were given to him by Gustav Witzow, his father and company founder. Salmar ASA pioneered the industrialization of fish farming in Norway, enabling the company to make much more profits and higher margins. Witzow is number 4 on the list of the world's youngest billionaires. He presently lives in Kverva, Norway. Katharina Anderson. The 25-year-old Katharina Anderson is a Norwegian heiress who inherited 42% shares of Ferd, a family investment company. John Anderson, Katharina's father, founded the company, still runs the company, owns 70% of the votes through a dual-class share structure. It is worthy to note that Ferd is also an active investor in the Nordic Stock Exchange. Nordic is a stock company that runs private hedge funds and equity investments. In 2007, Johan Anderson gifted both his daughters 42% of the company, which made the sisters some of the world's youngest billionaires. Katharina is currently with a net worth of $1.4 billion. Alexandra Anderson. Alexandra Anderson is Katharina's sister and the second youngest billionaire in the world. Like her sister, she also got 42% of her father's investment company, Ferd. She is even with a net worth of approximately $1.4 billion. At just 24 years old, Alexandra's net worth makes her the second youngest billionaire in the world. Kylie Jenner. And for our number one youngest billionaire in the world is Kylie Jenner. She is only 23. Kylie Jenner is a self-made US billionaire who is the founder of Kylie Cosmetics, a US cosmetic company. She owns the entire shares in her cosmetic company. And through sheer hard work, her net worth rocketed to $1 billion in recent years. Kylie, 23, lives in Hidden Hills, California, and is the youngest billionaire in the world. It takes a deal of hard work and patience to start and run any company, and another more significant dose of hard work to make it successful. So, becoming one of the youngest billionaires in the world is a fantastic achievement. Hats off to them all. Well, that's it for me in today's video, the youngest billionaires in the world. If you have been wondering who the youngest billionaires are, well, now you know. Is there any other name you think we omitted in this video? Kindly tell us your thoughts in the comments section. If this video was helpful and you would like to see more like it, be sure to leave a like, and do not forget to subscribe for more. That's it for me, guys. Stay relaxed, classy, and safe, and I will see you in the next video.